All right, day 2 of our vocabulary this week. Today we are going to use our vocabulary words to complete the sentences. So the first one says, the author's story inspires such blank, like joy and frustration. Well, I know that joy and frustration are emotions or feelings, so I'm going to pick emotions. And then I'm going to check it.
Good job.
And there we go. If you didn't know which word to pick, you could put both words in the sentence and see which one makes the most sense. So you could say, the author's story inspires such emotion, like joy and frustration, or the author's story inspires such sparkles, like joy and frustration. Which one of those words makes sense and which one does not? And that's another good way to find your answer. Number 2, the colorful blank of flowers smelled wonderful. So which word goes in that sentence? Metaphor or bouquet? Remember, we're also incorporating some old vocabulary to review. So metaphor or bouquet? What do you think? Bouquet, remember, a bouquet is a bunch of freshly picked flowers.
Good job.
The lake blank with sunlight when it ripples in the wind. Let's try the strategy where we put both words in and see which one makes the most sense. The lake sparkles with sunlight when it ripples in the wind, or the lake jumbles with sunlight when it ripples in the wind. Which one do you think makes the most sense? Sparkles or jumbles? Sparkles, good job.
Excellent work.
She used a blank when she said his wit is as sharp as a knife. Well, if it says as sharp as a knife, we know when we compare two things using like or as, it is a simile.
Good job.
He is going to paint blank of each of his family members. He is going to paint photographs or he's going to paint portraits. Well, you don't paint photographs, you take photographs. And if you paint a portrait. So we have to use some of those skills we know about what different words mean to figure out which word goes in the blank. Because we know you don't paint photographs, you take them. Or photographs is a fancy word for pictures. But portraits are when you paint them.
Excellent work.
All right. He is going to, we already did that one. He was blank about choosing his outfit for the big occasion. So he was whirl about choosing his outfit for the big occasion, or he was fussy about choosing his outfit for the big occasion. What do you think? Fussy.
Good job.
Good job. My tent folds up into a backpack, so it's very portable or it's very brittle. Well, if it folds up into a backpack, it's very portable.
Good job.
Brittle means it breaks easily, so we don't want that. We don't want a tent that breaks easily. We asked her to blank our gratitude to the teacher. We asked her to assign our gratitude to the teacher, or we asked her to express our gratitude to the teacher. What do you think? Assign or express? Express. Gratitude is an emotion, and when you show an emotion, you express an emotion.
Good job.
A fence blank the schoolyard. A fence protests the schoolyard, or a fence encircles the schoolyard. Well, we know that a fence goes all along the outside of something and encloses it, and if a fence is enclosing the schoolyard, a fence is encircling or encircles the schoolyard.
Good job.
He used a blank when he said the dog is a ball of dirt. Well, we're comparing two things, and it doesn't sound like a ball of dirt is a compliment. If I liked someone, I don't think I would call them a ball of dirt. So it is a metaphor.
Good job.
Remember, similes compare things using like or as. Metaphors compare things without like or as. So he used a metaphor when he said the dog is a ball of dirt. If that was a simile, he would have said he used a simile when he said the dog is like a ball of dirt. But since it doesn't use like or as and it's comparing two things, it is a metaphor. The leaves blank around in the wind. The leaves encircle around in the wind, or the leaves whirl around in the wind. So in the fall time when all the leaves are falling off the trees and the wind blows, they whirl around in the wind.
Good job.
Many students of blank also like to study math and science. So many students of engineering also like to study math and science, or many students of portraits like to study math and science. Well, portraits are paintings, and engineering is figuring out problems and building things. So which one of those sounds more likely to use math and science? Engineering, good job.
Fantastic.
I was disappointed in blank because no one helped me clean. I was disappointed and content because no one helped me clean. Or I was disappointed in blank. I was disappointed and annoyed because no one helped me clean. Well, if I had to clean up all the time by myself, I'd be pretty annoyed. Content means I'm okay, I'm comfortable, and I don't think if I had to be the only, I think that if I had to be the only one cleaning, I would not be very content. I would be annoyed.
Good job.
The disagreement caused blank among the friends. The disagreement caused tension among the friends, or the disagreement caused simile among the friends. Simile doesn't make sense, and simile is comparing two things using like or as, so it must be tension.
Excellent work.
Last one. Our teacher blank 3 chapters of reading for the weekend. Our teacher inherited 3 chapters of reading for the weekend, or our teacher assigned 3 chapters of reading for the weekend. Even though I've never done this, you know that the word is assigned.
Good job.
All right. That is our review for today. What you need to do now is page 6 of your vocabulary packet. Part A says sometimes we associate words with pictures in our minds. For example, you might think of birds flying if you hear the word flock. Describe a picture that you might associate with each vocabulary word below. So for number 1, it says bouquet. And when I think of a bouquet, I think of flowers of all different colors in a vase. And so that's what I would write. I would fill out the blank using words that describe the picture I'm seeing in my mind when I think of bouquet. B, choose one of the words above and write a paragraph describing the image that came to mind with vivid words. So instead of just writing one little sentence, I'm going to write a whole paragraph using vivid, colorful, exciting words. So if I closed my eyes and read or had someone read your paragraph to me, I could create an image in my mind of exactly what you're seeing using one of those words. You get to pick which one. All right? So go ahead and do that, and then come back tomorrow for our review day